OK, well, staying with French news, it'll be a decidedly muted affair when Le Bourget airshow opens here in Paris later this Monday, gathering some of the biggest names in aviation, but it comes just as profits are dipping big time and Airbus's name has been sullied by the recent Air France tragedy. Well, let's go to France 24's Philip Crowther. He joins us live now from the airshow at Le Bourget. Philip, then we're expecting industry honchos to attend for this, the trading part of the fair as such. Are they really going to get out their checkbooks?
Well, that's what they usually do. The trading part of this, the 100th celebration of the Paris Air Show, starts today in around an hour's time or so. Usually this is where the very big contracts are signed between the airlines on one side and usually the two big constructors of commercial airliners on the other side. That's Airbus and Boeing. But both of them are in serious difficulties and we're not expecting all too many big contracts to be signed. 2 years ago, at the last Paris Air Show, there was a lot of champagne, a lot of celebrations because big contracts were signed. There's a lot less of that this time. Now, from what we've heard from Airbus and Boeing so far, what they're worried about is to actually get these airliners built on time, to get these contracts out that have already been signed. We're expecting very, very little news in the next few days. There will be press conferences from both Airbus and Boeing. They will be announcing some sales of aircraft, but a lot less than 2 years ago.
Okay, now Philip, what about this air show is set to run certainly till the weekend. What highlights can we expect over the next few days?
Well, this is a week-long event. It's 4 days of pure trade when no members of the general public are even allowed in here. Now, the weekend, it's a very, very different situation. That's when the general public is allowed in. There are demonstrations. There'll be some very old aircraft, some traditional aircraft that took off from here, from Le Bourget, a long, long time ago. Now, today, most of the aircraft on show have already arrived. Now, for example, there's a new Russian airliner. It's built by Sukhoi. It's called the Jet 100. It's the very first Russian commercial jet to be built in the post-Soviet era. That's standing on the tarmac behind me. Also, of course, the big Airbus A380 is here. That's always a crowd pleaser. But significantly, neither Boeing nor Airbus have brought any new models with them, if you want. They are not ready for this air show yet, and that is one further sign of how this is a little bit different. There's a bit of a dark cloud over this Paris Air Show this year.
Okay, Philip Crowther, France 24's Philip Crowther reporting there from Le Bourget. Thank you very much for that, Philip.